with your particular story with Cassie and the drunk driver, you were, a teenager, and the way it affected the community, and the soap community, I should say, and the accolades that your performance got for that. I said, you won. You were the youngest.
Well, I actually didn't. I didn't win for. I was nominated.
You were nominated for that one.
Yeah, right? I won when I was 10.
You won when you were 10.
The court case storyline.
Yes.
With Sharon and Nick.
And then you were nominated for that one. That was the one where you beat, if I remember correctly, you beat Robin Scorpio from General Hospital.
I think so. I think I also beat somebody from Bold and the Beautiful, and I remember that.
Yeah,
you were taking out a couple of people, and you
remember that being idol.
How did you feel when you won that award, being a little girl? How did you feel?
Do you remember?
This is gonna sound. I do remember because I would come to New York City, which was like an adventure every time. I'd be here for a week, and that year I was 10 years old. I remember I was on the Rosie O'Donnell show. They shut down FAO Schwartz for me and Brian Jones to run around in and do like a sort of interview.
Wow.
I mean, it was like a kid in a candy store, literally. Literally. I was in a toy and candy store, and it was fabulous.
Wow.
And this is going to sound bad, but my grandparents and, my family I'd been nominated. That was my 3rd year in a row. And they always said, Camryn, you're not gonna win. But they said, but that's okay.
Right.
You just need to have this is
to
amazing.
Winning
Your
is not
whole
important.
peers have nominated you for, and I was like, okay.
Right.
My family did such a good job at keeping me grounded.
Of course.
I went to public school.
Okay.
I just did.
Wow.
I had friends. I had pool parties. I did. I did all that.
You did what kids do.
I missed Halloween a lot. That was the only thing that I cared about.
But you still was a kid.
But if I had ever not loved doing it, I wouldn't be here right now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And that's absolutely a credit to my family. Okay. So they'd always said, these women are, 20, 24, 24.
Right.
But it's just, let's just have a good time in New York, and I didn't really care. And so I remember I was sitting there, and my grandparents were next to me. They took me that year. And I heard, and the award goes. I wasn't even nervous because I didn't expect everything.
It, right.
Said the Emmy goes to, and I just heard Grimes. That's all and everybody from Young and the Restless was up and clapping and just shocked beyond belief.
This little girl.
You can go back and watch. I mean, they're all just like, oh my God. Wow. And I'm sitting there, and my grandparents, everybody's looking at me. They're like, get up, get up.
Wow.
And I was, and my friends at the time used to make fun of me because I get up and I start to go, and I just every part of my face, I was touching. And I went up there and they had to lower the mic way down. And I was I want to thank. My parents were huge on being polite at that age, so I said, I want to thank Bill, and I said, I'm sorry, I mean Mr. and Mrs. Bell. So then I got a laugh. It was just, I couldn't remember who to thank. I wasn't prepared.
Of course.
You're never prepared for that. But it's
and
one
you're
of
a child, too.
It's one of the greater moments, obviously, of my life, and I'm so honored that I was recognized in that way.
Wow, we're honored too.
You definitely deserved it. Definitely deserved it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Ever seen in your life?
Oh my goodness.
Come here, you come stand.
We have
come
Nate
stand here.
and Cassie, right? Would you all like to introduce yourselves to the audience? This is Brian Jones.
And my name is Camryn Grimes. My name is Brian Jones.
And you're both nominees tonight, aren't you?
Yes.
Now, is it for Best Actor and Actress, or is it for younger?
Younger.
Oh, that Cameron. Brian says you all want to say a
Ready,
speech.
set, and go. We feel good. Oh, we feel so good.
Watch this, Mimi. Let me do it again. Chuckle. All right, you two go on in there and have fun tonight.
Hello. My